I sat with Maria last Tuesday. She had a weight upon her soul. She told me about a Sunday morning and a story that had to be told.
I walked into that church house empty. My spirit was a dried up well.
I was hoping for a word of comfort, some relief from this private hell.
I needed water for the desert. I needed hope I couldn't find.
I sat there in the second pew, just praying God would see me through. But the preacher read from 1 Thessalonians, in all things you must give thanks. And the words just felt impossible, like chains around my feet and ankles. How could I thank Him for the sorrow, for the ache and for the tears? It was a hard verse for a heavy heart, the hardest words I'd heard in years. But I tried to pray that prayer at supper time, but the word thanks got stuck in my throat. I looked around this quiet kitchen at all the memories left afloat.
I miss the sound of footsteps in the hall. I miss the laugh I used to know. This heavy blanket of the after just wouldn't seem to let me go. How can I give thanks for the silence?
how can I give thanks for the loss?
How do I find a grateful spirit when I'm nailed against this cross? Oh Lord, I just don't understand it. The night is dark and the road is long.
How can you ask me to be thankful
When everything feels wrong.
I read the headlines in the paper, I saw the trouble on the news. I saw good people lose their battles and felt the anger and the fuse.
It felt like I was in a valley, surrounded by the shadows deep,
just trying to hold on to the promise that the shepherd guards his sheep. But
How can I give thanks for the struggle?
how can I give thanks for the pain?
How do I find a grateful spirit in the cold and driving rain? Oh Lord, I just don't understand it. The night is dark and the road is long.
How can you ask me to be thankful when everything feels wrong?
How can I give thanks?
I woke one morning tired of fighting. The storm inside me wouldn't cease. I knew I couldn't feel the gratitude, so I chose it just for peace.
I didn't try to move the mountain. I didn't try to thank him for the trial. I just held my breath and whispered, and I think I saw God smile.
I didn't start with the thunder. I didn't start with the crashing waves. I just said thank you for the coffee
And the breath of life you gave.
It wasn't much, just a tiny flicker, a candle holding back the night. But in the valley of my house,
it was the smallest light.
the next day it was for a memory, a cherished photograph I found.
The day after, for a stranger's kindness, for the solid, steady ground.
It wasn't magic, not a flash of lightning, just a quiet daily choice
To find one thing that wasn't broken, and give that one thing a voice.
I didn't start with the thunder. I didn't start with the crashing waves. I just said thank you for the sunrise
And the simple grace you gave.
It wasn't much, just a tiny flicker, a candle holding back the night. But in the valley of my house,
It was the smallest light.
now a month went by, and then another. The silence in the house was still the same.
The ache was still a dull companion. I still whispered that missing name.
The circumstances didn't change. The road was still uphill and steep, but the promise I was planting was becoming mine to keep. No, it didn't change the facts. The empty chair was still right there, but the gratitude was building a shelter from the cold despair. It didn't take the pain away, but it made a place to stand. This thankfulness became my refuge, holding on to God's unseen hand. of friends, the gift of Sunday, the faithful turning of the tide.
The pain was real, but God was realer.
That's the truth I build upon. The gratitude became the window that let me see the coming dawn. No, it didn't change the facts. The empty chair was still right there, but the gratitude was building a shelter from the cold despair. It didn't take the pain away, but it made a place to stand. This thankfulness became my refuge, holding on to God's unseen hand. I saw Maria just last Sunday. She was sitting in that very pew. The preacher spoke and she was smiling, like she was hearing something new.
She met me after by the doorway, and her eyes were shining bright. She said, I finally understand it.
That hard verse, it was the light. She found the peace she was looking for.
Oh yes, she did.
Not in a world without a care. Not in an easy, simple answer, or the fading of the scar. She found it in the giving thanks, on her knees upon the floor. That hard verse wasn't a burden, it was a handle on the door. The comfort that I wanted was for the storm to go away,
But the peace he gave was different. It was peace inside the wind and rain.
the joy I found wasn't in the absence, but in the presence of the Lord. The gratitude became my anchor, my faithful shield and my reward. She found the peace she was looking for.
Oh yes, she did.
Not in a world without a care. Not in an easy, simple answer, or the fading of the scar. She found it in the giving thanks, on her knees upon the floor. That hard verse wasn't a burden, it was a handle on the door. if you're holding a heavy heart
and you hear that hard, hard verse,
don't you believe it is a burden?
don't you believe it is a curse? It's the path out of the valley.
It's the map right through the worst. You'll find the peace you're looking for.
Oh yes you will.
Not in a world without a care. That hard verse wasn't a burden. It was the handle on the door. Just give thanks.
Just